Currently, we are in iSimangaliso Wetland Park, one of the most beautiful places in South Africa. We've been here for a few days, spent some days lounging on the beach, snorkeling, had like a game drive, saw some beautiful animals. And now we are going into the Duku Gate, and we're just going to drive a few kilometers through the western shores of the park because we are on our way to Sodwana Bay. Now, one of the things that really makes iSimangaliso special is that two of the big sea turtles nest on these beaches. So tonight we are going out with Ufudu Turtle Tours, and it's also a very special time of year where you can see the turtles coming out to lay eggs and the first hatchlings start coming out to go back into the ocean. So I'm really excited for that.
Forever young, or am I faking? On the tip of my tongue, there's a sarcasm waiting for you.
On the western shores of Lake St. Lucia lies a testament to what can be achieved when conservation is done right. Just a decade ago, this area was little more than alien forests of planted pine. But then iSimangaliso took on what seemed impossible to most, removing thousands of hectares of plantations, rehabilitating the natural landscape, and reintroducing historically occurring game. Today, it is a beautiful natural wonder and home to a great variety of life.
There's mud on the floor, disparate people trying to get through the door, although the room's already crowded. But I'll keep shining over you all, and with your wings entwining, you better face the fall, keep trying again. Oh yeah, keep trying again.
As heavy rains were predicted for Sodwana, we decided not to camp. So we checked in at Triton Dive Lodge and made our way to the beach for the turtle tour.
Peter and Temba are passionate conservationists who hold a concession for turtle tours on this stretch of beach.
So go ahead and leave it. I don't know what's on your mind, and there's no way I can fix it, but you're also leaving me behind.
The coastline of the iSimangaliso Wetland Park is the only remaining major nesting site in Africa where loggerhead and leatherback turtles still lay their eggs. These important breeding grounds have been protected by Ezemvelo, the conservation partners of the Wetland Park Authority, for over 50 years.
Temba and I are partners in Ufudu Turtle Tours. Is one of the persons that has the most passion for animals and nature that I've ever met in my life. We've been coming onto these beaches now for 7 years, collect data on sea turtles, taking people out to become aware of the fact that there are turtles on these beaches nesting. In our oceans we get 5 species of sea turtles. The only 2 that we don't get are the Australian flatback and the Kemp's Ridley turtle, but we get the olive Ridley turtle, which we don't see that often, the green turtle, hawksbill, leatherback turtle, loggerhead turtle, and only the leatherback and loggerhead turtles nest on our beaches. Turtles are classified as endangered for loggerhead turtles and critically endangered for leatherback turtles. So it becomes more and more important for us to protect these turtles for future generations. Once these hatchlings hatch, and this is hatching season at the moment, they will spend their first 10 years on the surface of the ocean until they get to a size of about 40, 50 centimeters in diameter, and then they will start diving for their food. And when they reach sexual maturity around about 30 to 35 years of age, they will come back to these beaches if they're female and if they survive, to come and lay their eggs on the beaches where they were born. How they do that exactly, it's not exact science, but we know that they use the magnetic fields around the Earth. They will use the currents in the ocean, the moon, the sun to navigate their way back to their birth beaches. For them to come out onto land and crawl up to the vegetated dunes is a major effort. It takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of effort. I don't love turtles, I'm passionate about turtles. And these animals do this to a person, and it's become so vital for them to survive, not only for the turtles, but for our future generations to see these animals survive.
Our tour was drawing to a close as the tide flowed in, and just as we were about to give up hope, we found a little miracle. The last hatchling from a loggerhead nest.
Oh, you think that I'm strong, but I'm not.
The journey to the ocean is a treacherous one, and where the beach would normally lay smoothed by the tides, mankind has created even more obstacles for the hatchlings. Tire tracks and footprints are like canyons to these little guys.
Won't you stay?
If this tiny turtle survives all the dangers she'll be facing out in the open ocean, she will be back in about 30 years to lay her eggs on this exact beach.
Seeing one little baby turtle going to the ocean just made this whole day. It's incredible to see the struggle it needs to go through to get into the ocean, and then it gets into the ocean and then it's got a whole new struggle ahead of it. How can you help? Come and do turtle tours like this. You actually support the people that conserve this area and conserve turtles, because it's a big thing that we all need to strive and do. It's a beautiful thing to see. Just come and do it.
So I have been feeling a little bit ill for the past 2 days. Not sure what it is, but I think I might be starting to feel a little bit better. I'm bleak that I missed the dive today. I just didn't feel strong enough. But I hope that today is not the day they see something like a leatherback turtle or a whale shark, because we've always wanted to see that, and I really don't want to miss out on that. Sodwana Bay is a really special place. We absolutely love the diving and the people here, so we try to come at least once or twice a year and have a couple of dives, so it's actually really, really nice to be back. Look at our cute little cottage where we're staying. Lovely trees here at Triton with the most beautiful bird life all around the garden. There is still a cyclone coming, but it's broken up the most of the storm, so it's going to just bring about 300 millimeters of rain today, which is a lot for Sodwana Bay. I hope that everything is going to be okay. I hope it cools us down a little bit, because it is boiling. The sweat is dripping off me as I speak. So let's hope that doesn't really cause any damage, but rain is always welcome. So yeah, that's a good thing. Still really nice to be here. It is just one of the most spectacular places in the world.
I, however, was not about to miss a dive on a beautiful morning.
Our wetsuit stuck in the car.
Oh my goodness.
The beach looks amazing. Sodwana Bay is one of the top 10 dive destinations in the world, and the coral reefs are home to over 1,200 species of fish and a variety of marine flora. Scuba diving is one of the coolest things you can do. Just breathing underwater is a bizarre feeling, and underneath the surface of the ocean, there is a technicolor alien world that is just waiting to be explored. It's something that very few people get to experience. You might have heard that diving can be dangerous, but with the correct training, nothing could be further from the truth, and almost anyone can do it. Back on land, I met up with the group and tried to explain to them the size of all the fish I saw, and was super ready for a Sodwana Bay tradition.
One of the things you can always look forward to in Sodwana Bay is what they call a Sodwana Bay ice cream. So this is Pineapple World, and there are lots of pineapple farms, and they cut a pineapple for you so you can eat it like an ice cream. It's really nice and refreshing. They're here today, let's see. So good. Sweet and juicy.
I'm gonna have another one. This is not gonna be enough. It's amazing. Acid.
We had a leisurely lunch at Emceni Beach Lodge, one of the only restaurants in Sodwana that has a view of the ocean. And we just got back to Triton when the predicted rains and aftermath of Cyclone Eloise started pouring down. Now it is pouring. It promised it was gonna rain, and it is raining. I've never seen it like this here, ever. It's nice. It's really, really nice. And they need the rain, so it's really awesome. And now we have some chill downtime.
It's been raining the whole evening, and we just left Sodwana Bay. We are on our way to Cozy Bay. And there's a 2-day gap where we're gonna explore Cozy Bay and then go to Banga Neck, where we're gonna have another shot at the turtles. We did see one turtle, which makes it worth it, but we're gonna try for more. So let's hope the weather plays along. So if you wanna see more turtles and more action, check the next episode.